Alright, just so you guys know, before we start working on the horn, this is based off a 2018 Honda Civic Sport Touring with, I guess, Honda Sensing. So Honda Sensing has this thing right here on this side. So maybe that's why they don't have a horn on that side. And we're gonna start. Mickey Mouse this horn. This is the low tone hella one. So this one basically ground onto here for now. All right, and then that's the positive right there. I'll just show you how the horn sounds like. Okay, so that is the hella horn. I'm gonna just show you how the stock one sounds like in comparison in the same video, which is I'm gonna hook this up. I'm gonna probably put it the same way. Yeah, kind of like this. Okay, and then flip it out like that. Okay. Alright, I guess this one's a little high pitch, this one's a low pitch. So I'm going to try to see if I could install these two horns together so they could sound a lot better. Alright, so a lot of people have asked, you know, they bought this hella horn from Amazon and it only comes in one, which is one, it looks like this plug right here. It comes with one, but then the one that you have, or the one that came on the stock vehicle, has two pins. Okay, focus. Okay, well, yeah, you can see it, right? Anyways, yeah, it has two pins in there. And they're like, oh, well, how are you gonna modify it? Well, first things first, you just have to modify your car. You have to modify this wire. So basically pull the, you know, the protective wire shield, you know, and then tap to these wires here. And then once you tap it into the wire on this one, this is one single pin. And you tap it into one wire out, and then this one just goes to ground. So what you can do is, okay, so for the Honda Civic, this one's the 2018 Honda Civic. This part right here, this bracket is not grounded, but then the horn is actually, you know, mounted onto here. The reason why I say it's not grounded is because this back piece right here, this one right here, is actually made out of plastic. See, right here, this part right here, it's made out of plastic. So this bracket right here is actually made out of metal, but then it's just attached to this plastic piece, and it has no ground going into it. So that's why they can't, or Honda decided to do the two pin for this setup, or this horn. So what you gotta do is, you know, what I did like earlier right here. Maybe you could tap a wire up here, or loosen this wire, put in a wire here, you know, one of those little, whatever, ground piece. Hook it up onto the horn, which is right here. Or you can just tap a wire out, which is from this one. This is also a ground right here, this black one. And then when you attach to it, attach onto, let me show you. Attach onto this piece right here, because this is the piece that needs to be grounded. And once you put that in, you're good to go. So I decided to wire up both of the horns, right? So the original horn will be right here, which is at this spot right there, and the second one I'm gonna put right there. So that means I'm gonna have two horns, the high and low, installed on here. However, remember, this one does not have ground. So what I gotta do is, I already hooked up this one as ground, or pin, or whatever, pigtail. And then this one, this thing will go inside here, like that. I'll show you the screw of how it looks like. Yeah, that's the same screw. So this one will just go right there like this, just like that, into this hole right there. Over it will be this. So that means that this thing will have ground on it, and connect the power, and we're good to go. And of course, taping everything up so it doesn't get wet or have water stuff going into it. Yeah, so You know what? Yeah, so I got this horn in, and I'm gonna be putting the second horn, which is right here, just like that. So then you'll have two horns like that. You know what? I'm gonna kick myself in the ass if there's a horn here and there's another horn on the other side. But however, earlier I tested out the horn, and once I unplugged it, there was no more horn noise from the horn, or from the steering wheel. So this is the only horn that I'm getting from this car. I mean, this one has this cover right here, and there's no opening. So yeah, so this is what I'm gonna do. So for those that are worried about maybe it could be underpowered or overpowered, you know, maybe that we've used the horn because of having two stuff, I'm gonna you know, you shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna up the fuse by 5 amps. So let's say if the amps for the horn is, let's say 5 or 10 amps, I'm gonna go 15, you know, or so and so. But anyways, let's see how this works before I connect everything else together. Alright, so I got the wire set up. Don't mind the Mickey Mouse. You know what? It works. It's fine. So this is the low tone and the high tone. They're both secured. They're both on. So let's hear it. Oh shit! One more time. All right, cool. And that concludes my horn update. Alright, so once you install everything back, yeah, just put back this whole thing like this, like so. You can click the bottom in and the side in. Yeah, make sure it lines up. Now once you get the bottom in, which is this part, it's not hard to show you in the camera, but see, can you see that one part right there? Focus. There you go. See that little thing peeking through? Yeah, this is where you stick your hand in there. Yeah, you stick this clip back in there. I need 2 hands for this, so I'm gonna do that really quick.
A few moments later.
Alright, just like that. So it's back in. So this is how it looks like, you know, when everything's out. So that's the only part that you need to get out. This little clip right there. Alright, once you get all that in, then you can just line everything up. Kind of fold everything in. You know, put that in there like that. Okay, everything seems like it's lining up. And press. Yep, hit it for good measure. And that's it. So that's it for this 2018 Honda Civic, which is a 10th gen, and those are the 2 horns right there.